Oide. welcome to a late night show, man. How you doing? How you feeling? I know everybody's probably sleeping right now, but I don't I don't care because we don't sleep over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't sleep over here, B. We grind over here. You know what I'm saying? We natural born hustlers over here on this side, you know? Um we go with the times, and I've always been one of those that you know um I've always been a hustler, man. I've always been a go getter. I've always been a grinder. I've always been one of those that you know if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna go over there and see if that works. You feel me? So yeah, if you're new to the show, welcome to the show, Oite Radio. I am your host, Oite. Some people be like, "Damn, why you always giggling? Why you always laughing, nigga?" Cause life is precious, man. Life is fun. You know, um, why the fuck do we need to be walking around always angry? Why? Why? For what? Why are you so uptight? You can't take a joke. You know, you you quick to joke on some people, but when the joke is on you, it's a problem. What you get around. What I've learned in my 35 years on this earth is that motherfuckers can't take a joke. You feel me? A lot of people are quick to get around other individuals, and they're quick to you know what I'm saying, poke the bear. They're quick to make fun of the little man, the little people. You feel me? Um, but once they clown dumb, oh, it's a problem. Now you got an issue. Now you angry. Now you mad. Now you wanna, now you wanna be uptight. The fuck? What you so uptight for? What's going on? What's on? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love. YouTube, what's going on, man? Subscribe to the channel. Oh, he did. Um, yeah, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody logging on to to the YouTube channel right now. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, yeah, tonight's topics we're gonna talk about again some real shit. Adam 22, you know, um, no jumper. You know, this guy, um, and we're gonna talk about some other podcasters and shit like that. But because last night or yesterday evening, I hopped on pause the Star Report. Right, I was able to call in the show, and it went good. It went very well. You know, um, I let him talk. He let me talk. This was my first time where I was able to speak and be heard. So I appreciate the brother for letting me. You know what I'm saying? Letting me do what I gotta do, or let me say what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I look up to Star. I look up to DJ Vlad. And even though I don't understand Adam 22, I look up to him because again, these are the godfathers of the game. These are the OGs of the game. So you gotta put some respect on their name, whether you like them or not. You gotta put some respect on their name, and I'm gonna put some respect on their name. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's your favorite NFL team? Giants all day, every day. I know we suck right now. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I hope that man, I ain't even gonna lie. I hope that we can get Deion Sanders' son, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope that we can get his son. You know what I'm saying? Because we need some young, raw talent. We need some good. You know what I'm saying? We need a good quarterback, man. Eli was a good quarterback. Um, And we need somebody like Eli. We need somebody that ain't gonna take no shit. We need somebody that's gonna stick up for themselves. We need somebody that's gonna bring something to the table. And what does Deion Sanders' son bring to the table? He brings his pops. Hello. He brings prime time. You feel me? He brings he brings the show. What are we talking about? He brings the show. You feel me? So that was a good question, man. I appreciate um Retro NFL for asking that question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my favorite team is the New York Giants. Always has been, always will be. I believe I jumped on the bandwagon in 2007, 2008. But again, I've always been a New York fan. I am from Massachusetts, but I don't know, man. I've always been a New York guy. Something about New York, you know what I'm saying, intrigued me. Um, the fast life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fast going guy. I'm a fast moving pace person. I like everything. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? How we gonna do it? Type of person. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But that's just me. But again, I do appreciate the question. So New York, if you're hearing this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he did tap in. You know what I mean? But yeah. But however, you know, uh, not to not to get off the topic right quick, but that was a good question. Um, lately I've been tapping into Massachusetts, right? Because again, I'm from here. I've always been from here. I was born in Connecticut, but um, I always found my way back to Massachusetts for some reason. My family's always um, had their roots here in Massachusetts. Um, but but you know, recently I just saw an interview of Melly's, salute to you, my guy, uh, on Adam 22, and I believe this interview was about maybe a year ago. I could be wrong. It could have been maybe 3 years ago. I forget. But it was a good interview. It was a good interview. It was a great interview. Um, but why are we talking about this? Well, I'll tell you why we're talking about this. Because you know, again, I support everybody, man. I support everybody. I ain't a hater. I want everybody to get money. You feel me? But I do believe that some people jump on the bandwagon. Some people do certain things to get a bag, and I don't support that. I don't believe in that. You feel me? I believe in you keeping it real, you being authentic, you being yourself. You feel me? So with that being said, when I seen that interview with Adam 22 and Millie's, I feel like Adam 22 was being himself in that interview. I truly do. What I mean, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that he was being a good white boy. Oh, he did. He was being a good white dude. You know what I'm saying? Um, he was being himself. He's from New Hampshire. You know what I'm saying? He always reps New Hampshire. Um, so I don't understand why he's when he's interviewing black rappers or black dudes. I don't understand why I don't understand why he feels the need to jump off the railings, if that makes any sense. I don't understand why he you know feels the need to like make fun, because I feel like he makes fun of of the culture, man. I gotta keep it G. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he when it comes to certain individuals, the culture, I feel like he tries to act different and he tries to he asks certain questions that you know he shouldn't be asking. Now, if you follow Vlad TV and you follow No Jumper, you can tell the difference between the two guys. You can tell the difference between the two podcasters, journalists, whatever you want to call them. Um, but you can see the difference, man. You really could. I could. Um, and again, when he was interviewing Millie's, I felt like that was pure. I felt like that was him being real. You know what I'm saying? He was himself. Um, he was calm. He wasn't extra. He didn't ask any hard questions. You know what I'm saying? Like he just kept it G. He just kept it neutral. He kept it normal. You know. Um, Whenever he's interviewing, you know, I seen an interview with him, Kodak Black, and other rappers, black rappers. You know what I'm saying? And again, shit always goes left for some reason. Shit always goes left for some reason. You feel me? And I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why Adam thinks he's this tough guy. Okay, he's tall as shit, probably like 6 foot something. Alright. Like giants fall, bro. Like what the fuck? I don't. And again, this is no hate, it's no shade. I'm just seeing what I see. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's no diss to him. I kind of like the guy. Pause. I got no problems with him. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to take this YouTube podcasting thing seriously. So I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know where my show's gonna go. Hopefully it goes somewhere. Hopefully, I can do his podcast one day. Hopefully I can, what I mean, just to talk to him, man to man. You feel me? And give him his flowers because again, I appreciate what he does. I appreciate what he brings to the table. I ain't no hater. I'm not no hater. Again, I just don't see or understand why he goes left sometimes with black rappers and he doesn't give the same energy to, what I'm saying, his people, if that makes any sense. Um, I give the same energy to everybody, to every fucking body, you know, um, because that's just who I am. You know, if you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. If you disrespect me, best believe I'm gonna disrespect you. I mean, it's just common sense. But we live in a world today where common sense ain't so common, and that's just unfortunate. You know. But again, I seen an interview. I seen when he did his interview. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Just bear with me right quick. You guys. He did an interview with Millie's. Um, Again, I don't know how long ago it was, but it could have been a year or 3 years ago. Um, so yeah, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, he did this interview with Millie's. You know what I'm saying? And again, that was a really dope interview, bro. It was a really good interview. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing bad to say about neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what Millie's is bringing to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jadakiss, my guy. You feel me? Um, and again, I appreciate that Millie's is keeping it real, keeping it genuine, being himself. You know, he said something about how he when he was a kid, I think he was like 10 or 11 years old, where he did a scam. with a charity and shit like that. But if you let these little 3 4 second clips um um get to you, and you don't do your research, you don't watch the full videos, right? The full interviews, then you won't understand. You know, you won't understand the length of the whole interview, or what this person is trying to say or trying to break down. You feel me? So you know, at first I thought, damn, this dude is, he wilding, scamming a charity and shit like that. But again, he was a kid. He didn't know nobody. He was 11 years old. You feel me? He was trying to get money, trying to make money. Um, yes, it was bad. Yes, it was wrong. But again, who am I to judge him? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all did stupid things when we were kids. We're kids. We don't know no better. Especially if we don't have guidance, right? Especially if we come up from the streets. Especially if we come up, you know, us growing up a certain way. We don't know no fucking better. You feel me? So you can't blame him for what he did as a child. Does he? Does he? Is he a scammer now today? No, he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. Um, and again, salute to his boy that checked him when he first said the N word, right? And he was like, "Whoa, bro, you my man, 50 grand, but nah, I don't allow you to say that word, because you know if we're gonna go this route, if you're gonna be this rapper, you're gonna be this dude, you know what I'm saying, that I know you can be. Nah, I'm not gonna allow you to say that word. I'm not gonna allow you to go that route." And he respected it. He fucking respected that shit. You feel me? So, you know, you can't, you know, um, he can't be mad at that. He can't be mad at that. He can't, he understood what his boy was trying to tell him. So, you know, he understood and he respected that shit. And I take my hat off to him, man, because he understood what that word means and where he stands on the spectrum, if that makes any sense. Do your white. You know what I'm saying? Black folks ain't gonna respect that shit. I don't even think Eminem ever said that word. And Eminem is one of my favorite rappers. He's one of my top favorite rappers. Top 10 favorite rappers. And I don't think Eminem ever said the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why do I say the word nigga? I'm Puerto Rican. I'm black. You feel me? Oh, he did. I can say that shit. You know what I mean? And I know where I come from. You feel me? And again, I'm Puerto Rican. So, I mean, there's levels to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we have somebody like Fat Joe, who is recently um, in bad terms with certain individuals today. You know what I'm saying? Hola. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Congo, my guy, was good, man. Love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, there's levels to this shit. Again, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can say that. I feel like I can say that word. You know what I'm saying? But however, I am trying to say it less because, um, again, I'm growing up. So, but that's just me. That's just me. It's hard, pause, because I've been saying that word for so long, You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to take that word out of my vocabulary, right? Um, but I am learning, I am growing. So it is what it is. But again, he's white. I don't think he can say that word. He doesn't say that word. I'm talking about Millie's, you know, and he doesn't say it. And I respect Adam 22 for saying that he doesn't say that word. Not even when he's by himself in the car. you know, um, if he lets black dudes sleep with his girl because he is a porn star. If he lets black dudes, sleep with his girl, and what I'm saying, that's his prerogative, bro. That's his business. Who the fuck are we to judge him? That's his business, you know. Um, but again, we're two different individuals, And again, I don't know the whole Fat Joe story, right? He is Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. Um, I'm gonna always stand up for my culture, for my race. But again, I'm not gonna. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna ignore the fact that I'm black. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. Nah, be nah. And again, I was born in Connecticut. I was raised with nothing but black people, man. Nothing but blacks all my motherfucking life. I'm just tapping into my Hispanic culture now. I gotta keep it G. I gotta keep it G. I'm just now tapping into my Hispanic culture. What do I mean by that? Well, I've never been to Puerto Rico but one fucking time. Never been to Puerto Rico but one time. And that was when my mom's mom, my grandmother passed away, and we went to go spread her ashes in the ocean because that's what she wanted to do, right? That's what she wanted when she passed, So we went to go do that. So that was the only time I ever been to Puerto Rico, you know. Uh, and I fell in love with the island. I fell in love with the island, B. I really did. You know, um, you know, I don't understand how people. I don't understand why people decide to leave such a beautiful island. Um, and again, I've only been there one time, but again, I fell in love with the island. You know, I'm thinking about moving out there. I really am, because again, I'm tapping into my roots. Lately, I've been tapping into my roots and things like that. Um, but I never forget where I come from. I never forget how I was raised. You feel me? This is why I love black women. It's why, you know, some people always told me I want to end up with a black girlfriend. But that's because of my flow. That's because of my swag. That's because of the way I was brought up. That's because of the way I talk. You feel me? But again, Oite Radio came from me tapping into my race, tapping into my culture, tapping into my roots. You feel me? Um, I grew up, yes, with black people, but I also grew up, with my grandma from my dad's side and my mom's side. You feel me? Both Puerto Ricans, um, and they taught me Spanish. That's why, you know, when people first look at me, they think I'm black because I speak good English. I speak nothing but English. But once I start speaking Spanish, they be like, "Oh shit, this nigga's Puerto Rican." Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, Puerto Rock, proud of it. You feel me? Um, but you know, I don't know, man. I just started ended up saying the word oide, and it just stuck. It just stuck, man. And I'm glad it stuck. Pause. Because it birthed this this show. You feel me? Um, it birthed this show, man, and it birthed excuse me, pardon me. I understood who I am today as a man. I'm a Puerto Rican man, male. You feel me? And I'm proud of it. Proud fucking of it. Which brings me back to Adam 22. Bro, you're white. You're a white dude from New Hampshire. You know, so I don't understand where this tough guy, toughness, morale, you know what I'm saying? Morale came from, bro. I don't know where this attitude that you got came from. I just really don't. I don't. You're a fucking white dude, and I mean this with all due respect. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to shit on you, OG. I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? But again, you're a white dude from New Hampshire, bro. So it's like, you know, I don't know what made you want to move to LA, right? But again, New Hampshire has, I guess, from your perspective, nothing to look forward to, right? So you decided to move to LA and shit like that. But, you know, what is LA known for? They're known for gangs, they're known for extorting people, right? And again, I'm not throwing shade on nobody or no state and things like that, but the facts are the facts, you know. Um, I do my research, bro. I break night every fucking night, just watching podcast shows, man, listening to people talk. You feel me? And you know, it's one thing to listen, it's another thing to hear what they're saying, right? And and you have to pay attention to what people are saying. This is why, you know, I believe in when somebody is talking, the other person needs to be quiet and hear them talk. Now, when that person is done talking, now the other person can talk, and the other individual has to shut the fuck up and talk. And I mean, and listen, right? We can't talk over each other because we're not gonna hear what the other individual is saying. If both motherfuckers is talking, right? That's like me talking on the phone with somebody, right? And I'm trying to get my point across, and the other person on the other end of the phone is talking over me. And it's like, first of all, number one, you don't pay my phone bill. So I don't have to sit here and listen to you, right? I can easily just hang up the phone. Hello. Oh, he did. The fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and let you talk over me when I'm trying to have a decent conversation with you, but all you want to do is talk over me. Nah, G, that's not what we're gonna do. If you want to talk to me as a human being, if you want to talk to me as an adult, we can do that. But you have to shut the fuck up and listen. Just like I have to shut the fuck up and listen when you're talking, right? Because if not, we're just disrespecting one another. And I don't believe in disrespecting anybody, right? Now, let's go back right quick, right? Because yesterday, again, I had the privilege to call the Star Report, right? And salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, the OG. You know what I'm saying? And your platform. Um, when I called, I finally called. You know what I'm saying? And you listened. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. And we had a good conversation. Now, where it went left, I don't know. You know, you was hitting pause every fucking point or view on the topics that you were talking about yesterday, my guy. So yes, I decided to call back in a few times. Now, you know, I called in the second time. You picked up Florida Boy J, and I think number 9 was on the line. And you know, they were trying to call on, they were trying to call on your boy, which I don't give a shit. Right? It's all fun and games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you guys. You guys don't know me. So it's all fun and games, bro. I don't give a shit. But now, where things I believe started going left was when, yes, you were doing an afternoon show, and I started cursing. So I get that. You don't want people to call in cursing every 2 or 3 words. It's your show. We have to respect your platform. Totally agree. Totally agree. Right? So I messed up. I'm in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I even sent you an email, you know what I'm saying, apologizing to you. Yo, I apologize for cursing and things like that. Whatever, right? My mistake, big nigga. Pause. However, now, you know, Florida boy Jay tried to clown me saying, "Oh, this nigga, they still running over him. They still, they didn't let me talk. They didn't let me get my point across. Again, yes, I was cursing. So again, yes, maybe that's why you had to hang up and things like that. But I even called back a third time because I got my things together, right? I got my mind right. But you decided to ignore the call. That's that's your choice, big nigga. It's your show. I'm not gonna tell you how to run your show. You feel me? But you know, hopefully, you would pick up my phone call again when I decide to call in again. I did support you, and I did send you some cash apps. So again, like I said, I do support the machine. I do believe in what you're doing. And I'm a big fan. I know you don't have no fans, but it is what it is. OG. Um, yeah, man. It is what it is, man. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. If it wasn't for you, I would have never created my show. So, you know, um, cuz what's good, my nigga? Appreciate you for hopping in on the live, my nigga. Love you, my nigga. Hope you're doing good. You know, yeah. Give me a call whenever you get a chance so we can chop it up. Miss you, my G. Alex, what's good? Alex, what's up? Alex, what's up, man? You want to tap in? You want to join the live, bro? Send me a link. Let's talk some shit for a little bit. It's up to you, bro. Uh, but I see you moving. I see you moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing your thing, Alex. YouTube. I'm also on Facebook Live, so that's who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? If you see me talking to certain individuals, I am also recording on Facebook Live. Uh, Alex, um, I don't know if you subscribe to my YouTube channel already, but not tonight. It is what it is, my guy. Go get some sleep. I know you work, but that billboard that I saw on your page, was that real? Is that you on the big board on the billboard? I don't know if that's real. I don't know if you did that. I don't know if that's real, but if it is, kudos to you, my guy. I see you, my nigga. I see you. I see you, nigga. I see you, my guy. I see you, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, my guy. Keep doing your thing. Never mind what everybody else is talking about. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. All right. Um, that's real. That's what's up, my nigga. That's what's up, my guy. That's what's up. Send me a text, man. Let me know where that show is. Let me know where it's at so I can help you promote it. Waterbury, Connecticut. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. North Haven. That's what's up, man. Salute to you, my guy. Man, keep grinding, bro. You definitely onto something. You definitely doing your thing, my guy. And yeah, man. I don't know what else you want me to say, but keep doing your fucking thing. You're doing something, man. Doing something positive. I believe in you. And yeah, man, just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your fucking thing. But yeah, um, real quick, YouTube, go subscribe to my guy Alex Martinez. He's an upcoming comedian from Massachusetts. Follow his page, Alex Martinez. Follow his YouTube channel on YouTube. I try to do my best to leave this leave the description, all the information later on tonight when I'm done recording and whatnot. But yeah, um, yeah, man. Adam 22 again. He did a great interview with Millie's. Again, I don't understand why he tries to act so tough with black rappers or black individuals. You know, um, certain individuals went on his show and checked them. A lot of individuals went on his platform, No Jumper, and straight up checked them. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. Rightfully so. You know, because again, he tries to act so fucking tough, bro. Knowing that the interviewers, the person that he's interviewing on his show can't do nothing because he has all these securities around him. So, granted, they can't put their hands on him, but certain people did ask him for the fade. Certain people did ask him for the fair one. And I'm not here promoting no violence, bro. I'm really not. I'm not. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in negativity. But I do believe in sometimes people hashing out their fucking problems. I do believe in certain individuals getting their ass whooped. I believe in that shit. If you're a man, if you're a woman, and you got an issue with another person and you want to shoot the fade, but why not? By all means, put on some gloves or bare knuckle it out. Put your dick meters up, like Star says, and shoot the fade. Shoot the fucking fade. Hell, I just shoot. I just shot the fade with some clown ass nigga, some custy ass nigga the other day. Unfortunately, why? Because the dude is mad disrespectful. The dude was out of pocket, right? And I seen him at a gas station, and shit was up. Shit was up, man. It's all over my Facebook page. You can follow me at Noel Masonette on Facebook, right? Yeah, man. And yeah, it was going good, bro. It was going good. You know what I'm saying? He hit me, I hit him. I fell, he fell. Where the shit went left was when his bitch decided to get in, right? That's where the shit went left. And the nigga, the coward pussy nigga, took out a knife. Now, if it's one-on-one, bro, why you taking out a banger? Why you decided to take out a poker? Oh, I ain't scared to go to jail. Nigga, I ain't scared to go to jail either. Been there, done that, my nigga. And if you think you're gonna win in jail, nigga, you out of your fucking mind. You out of your fucking mind. Yes, you can make a shank in jail, but nigga, bro, here I go saying the word nigga too much. But bro, you can't fuck with me with the hand. Stop playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me, bro. I'm not the toughest dude. I'm not, but I ain't the pussiest nigga either. Like, what are we talking about, bro? I was just getting warmed up, believe it or not. I was just getting warmed up. And I was ready to, bro, I was ready to go all out. You know what I'm saying? But again, he had his fucking broad with him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch my language, man. But he had his chick with him. And this chick started recording the fight when we first started banging out because his chick, I don't know what his chick thought, right? I don't know what this bitch thought But she thought he was gonna whoop my ass, unfortunately, right? But again, look at me. This just happened 2 days ago, right? So again, like, and then I fell down, right? She didn't decide to jump in, right? I don't know why she didn't decide to jump in then. I was already on the floor. So why she didn't decide to jump in then? She could have jumped me, como quien dice, right? They could have got the best of me. But no, she decided to jump in when I had the best of him. Oh, he did. When I was putting my paws on him. You heard me? You feel me? She decided to smack me up and jump in when I had him. You know what I'm saying? And again, bro, like, I'm not no woman beater, bro. I don't believe men should be out here smacking women, beating women. But I do believe in, if a chick thinks she's a dude and she wants to hop in a fight where two grown ass men are squabbling it out, all bets are off. All bets are off. All bets are off, man. And whatever comes with that, comes with that. Pause. Whatever happens after that, B. It is what it is. It is what it is. But again, you know, what you guys might not know is this. A few weeks ago, I bumped into her dad, right? A few weeks ago, I bumped into her dad, all right? And I told him, I gave him my word that no matter what, I wouldn't put my hands on your daughter. And I stood on business. I stood on that. I didn't yoke her ass up when I had all rights to do so. I didn't punch her in the face when I had all right to do so. I didn't smack her up when I believe I had all the right to do so. And again, whatever the fuck happened after that, whatever came after that, pause, what it could have what it came after that. I don't give a fuck, because you know, if the dad thinks it's okay for his daughter to be out here wilding out the way she wilds out, pues lo que venga, venga, mi hermano. Whatever happens, happens. If you think it's okay for your daughter, a female, right? Because she's not even a fucking lady. She ain't even a woman, right? She's still a little ignorant ass girl, okay? And she, from what I see, she's gonna die like that. She's gonna die a little ignorant ass child, okay? She's gonna die like that. I ain't wishing death on her. I'm not. I'm really not. But again, she's gonna go out like that. She's gonna go out like that. And I didn't put my hands on her, okay? But who's to say if a grown man doesn't put his hand, who's to say? All right, let me put it to you like this. Her new man, now, that pussy ass nigga, right? That coward of a nigga, that coward of a man, he's a woman beater. He's a woman beater. So eventually, he's going to put his hands on her. And what are you going to do, OG? What are you going to do? You're going to tolerate that? You going to let this dude beat on your daughter? Oíste. Now, like, facts are facts. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I even try to reach out to you. Now, if you got the message, you got it. If you didn't, then you didn't. But if you did and you didn't want to reach out to me, then it is what it is, bro. It is what the fuck it is, man. It is what it is. At this point, I have no control. I have no control over nothing. it is what it is. And again, I'm not on here promoting any violence. I'm not on here promoting anything. I'm not on here looking for any trouble, looking for any problems. But it's just it is what it is. It's out of my hands. It's out of my fucking hands. It's out of my hands. I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and the dude fought. It is what it is. If he wants round two, we can go round two, bro. I ain't no fucking bitch. I ain't no coward. Anybody that knows me, the real me, knows I ain't no coward. I ain't no little ass kid no more, B. I'm a grown ass fucking man. I'm 35 years old. You wanna squabble, nigga? We can squabble. But just be a man. Be a fucking man. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that, bro. You know, my intentions tonight were not to talk about that, but you know, here we are. We're talking about it. Because again, my point is that every action has a reaction, right? So back to Adam 22. You had certain cats that went on your show, bro, and G checked you, fam. You had some niggas that checked you on your show. You feel what I'm saying? So, and again, they said what they said. You know, they said what they said. Um, they said what they said, right? And they had to leave. They had to leave with on their mind. They had to leave with that. You know what I'm saying? They had to leave with that. They had to leave with not being able to, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, square up with you. They had to leave with that. You know, and maybe it was for the best. Maybe it was for the best. Because, you know, yes, you probably like 6'2", 6'3". I don't know how tall you are. Pause. But, you know, big niggas fall too, bro. Big niggas fall. And I don't know if you know how to fight or not, bro. That's none of my business, bro. That's none of my business. And again, I'm not here, you know, to provoke violence or nothing like that. What I'm here is trying to promote is positivity. What I'm here trying to promote is humble. You know, everybody should move accordingly. Everybody should move militant. Everybody should move, you know, everybody should just be themselves. You feel me? Everybody should just be themselves. You know, I'm being myself here. Every time I come on this mic, pause. Every time I do a show, I'm myself. I'm not acting. This is not a fucking movie. You feel me? But I do have an opinion, and I'm gonna speak on that. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna say what I have to say because, you know, unfortunately, you know, certain individuals, you know, you can't talk to certain people. Certain people don't want to listen to you. Certain people don't want to hear what you got to say. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You know, some people are stuck in their ways. Yes, I'm stuck in my ways, but I still hear the other person out. Now, do I have to agree with them? No. But I still hear them out. I still shut up and listen. But that's just me. That's just me. You know? Um, if I disagree with somebody, I'm gonna tell you, bro, I don't agree with you. Nah, if you wanna get mad and angry and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, do the most, that's on you. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. But why aren't you keeping that same energy with everybody else?
Why do you think that you can bully me? Why do you think that you can bully somebody that gives you the real shit? Why do you think that's okay? Because they're alone? Because you see them alone all the time? Just because you see me alone all the time don't mean that I'm alone. Don't mean that I'm alone. That don't mean that I'm alone. Some people fuck with your boy. Unfortunately, believe it or not. Some people like me. Yo, he did. Whether it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your baby moms, your girl, some people like me. Oh, he did. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Salute to Cam and Mace. Love your show. Um, yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know. Um, Again, I'm not here to shit on No Jump or Adam 22. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just trying to understand why you go left with certain individuals, and then when you have other individuals on your platform, you talk to them normal. You talk to them cool, calm, and collective. You don't. Matter of fact, why you ain't have nobody sitting next to you, Adam, when you was giving that interview with Millie's? Why you ain't have your co-host like you normally have when you was interviewing Millie's? Now, this interview with Millie's that I watched was 3 years ago. So maybe the co-host that you have now today wasn't around you at that point in time. So I don't know. But my question is to you, why didn't you have a person sitting next to you when you was interviewing Millie's? That's just my question. That's the question. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking a simple question. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Again, don't get upset. Don't get uptight. Let's have the conversation. Let's just have the conversation. You know? Um, but yeah, it, I, I I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Again, I respect you, bro. I genuinely respect you. You know what I'm saying? I got no issue with you, man. We're both from the East Coast. You're my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't. I'm just trying to understand why we never seen you square up with anybody that asks you for the head up. Pause. Again, you act a certain way with certain individuals, but but with I'm just gonna say it with white rappers, you're cool, you're calm, you're collective. But when somebody Hispanic or somebody black comes on your show, you have a co-host, you have somebody next to you, you have all this security around you, you have you're just a different type of person. You're just a different type of person. Vlad always keeps it G, always keeps it neutral, always keeps it the same way. He don't change. That's why I love him. Pause. That's why I love what he does. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I respect what he does. Because he doesn't change. He don't change. From what I've seen so far, he don't change. You know? Um, I did see him on It Is What It Is on with Cameron and shit when he was there not too long ago. I kind of thought that interview was kind of awkward, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. Um, I don't know. I feel like both of them. Honestly, I feel like both of them was kind of like awkward. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe again, Cameron, you know, has this mutual respect for Vlad the same way I do for him and also Star. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you know was on the phone with Star yesterday on his show, you know, he was like, "Why?" The second time, he's like, "Why are you giggling and this and that, bro? I'm just happy to be on your show, bro. I'm just happy to be on your platform. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that you picked up my phone call a second time. You feel me? So that's all. It's nothing weird, bro. Like fuck, I ain't gay, nigga. Like the fuck. I feel like there's too many. You know what I'm saying? So too many egos. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. 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 But you know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna stay on here for too long. However, I did 3 hours yesterday, bro. Kudos to me, man. Kudos to me for doing 3 hours straight. You know, that was my first time doing a show for that long. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, kudos to me. You know, I appreciate uh, 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 the one viewer that I had yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth with me. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm just new on this. Pause. I'm trying to start up. So, you know, please subscribe to my channel. You know, subscribe to Oite Radio. Um, yeah, man. Let's gain some traction, man. Let's get these subscribers up. You know, I did lose my job unfortunately the other day, so I'm out of a job right now. So this is what I plan to do in my life, man. Because this is not something I just came up with. This is not something that I just thought over about overnight. Nah, b nah nah. If you go on my Instagram, um, at Oite Radio, right, you can see that I was trying to do what I'm doing here now on there, but it just wasn't working out for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any microphones. I didn't, I'm saying, have any headphones and shit like that. But now I got two microphones. You feel me? Um, and yeah, you know, which I owe, you know, Shorty for. You know what I'm saying? I owe, you know what I'm saying, this young female for. You know what I'm saying? Because we was out bargain shopping one day, right? And she found these two mics and she bought them for me. I was gonna pay for them, but she decided to buy them for me. So yeah, salute to you. Thank you. You saw a vision. Um, you saw the microphones. You brought them to my attention. I was gonna pay for them, but you said no. I got you. So thank you for that. Appreciate you for that. But yeah, you know, and yeah, that's why you know I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna go there, man. I'm not even gonna go there because he doesn't deserve any fucking clout. He doesn't deserve no fucking attention. He's a clown. He's a fucking bozo. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the nigga that I banged out the other day. And I know he's listening. I know he's paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Papi, oíste. Tírate contra el piso, oíste. And yeah, man, yeah, man, it is what it is, B. It is what the fuck it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Tu me digas off the wheel, papi, oíste. So I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. I honestly don't know what to tell you, bro. But we out of here, man. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Uh, if you have a loved one, cherish them. You feel me? We are not. Um, I believe, like Neo said, you know, I don't believe that we were put on this earth to be alone. You know, excuse me. But if you know, Want to be single for the rest of your life? That's your business. But I do believe in love. I do believe in people finding love. I do believe in you know, growing old together. I believe in all that good shit, man. I really do. You know, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. You know what I'm saying? I love women, B. I love, you know, the company of a female. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love being around, talking, having a conversation with a beautiful young lady. You know, it's nothing better than that. If she smokes weed, you know what I'm saying? Some men find that unattractive, but you know, I smoke weed. So if you smoke weed and we can smoke weed together, I'm not saying that you have to be a fucking pothead. You feel me? But if you indulge in that and you can't fall asleep and you like to smoke a joint when you go to bed, then you know what I'm saying, you my type of girl. You feel me? Um, but you know, if you don't, again, I just love having a conversation with a female. We need to bring that culture back. We need to bring that cultura back. We need to bring that environment back. You know what I'm saying? Where did that shit go? Where did that go, man? Where did it? Why isn't it cool for a man to see a beautiful woman and have the courage to go talk to her? Even if he gets rejected, who gives a shit? But at least he had the courage, the balls, the guts, the heart to step up to that woman and at least ask her how her day is going, how she doing. You understand what I'm saying? We don't do that shit anymore. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. We need to start bringing that shit back. We really do. Like we really, really do. You feel me? Um. So yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna start doing. Eat it. Stay tuned, man. Follow my IG or Eat the Radio. Subscribe to my channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. I need money. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm broke, but you know, I just did recently just lose my job, unfortunately. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, I believe in what I'm doing right now. I'm really passionate about this show. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of young kids out here in these streets where you know, they're losing focus. And I just want to talk to the kids and be like, and tell them, you know, don't be a follower, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? If you go out to have friends, if you go out to have fun with your friends, pick your friends wisely, choose them wisely. If you see something that isn't for you, bounce. It's your life that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't 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 let your mom get that phone call late night. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucked up call to receive, man. Trust me. You know, I've been in those rooms, man. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I lost a lot of good friends, man. A lot of good, real friends, man. That I believe that, you know, if they were here today, things would be different. Certain individuals wouldn't be moving how they move. I know I wouldn't be moving how I move. Um, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. Cause I miss them. I miss them a lot. Um, and it just sucks. It just sucks because I ask myself, what is my purpose on this earth? You know, I don't mean to get deep, pause with y'all, but this is the reality, man. This is real life. You know, um, so if you take anything from me, you know, just know that it's your life that you're playing with, and you only have one life. Jody, what's good? Hope everything is good with you, man. Um, appreciate you joining my live, but I'm about to get out of here. Oh, he did. But yeah, if you lost somebody, man, if you lost as many people as I did, man, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's really tough, because the good die young. The good die young. And it's unfortunate. It really is because fuck, I lost some real good cats, man. Some real good cats, you know, and I think about them every single day. I talk to them every day. I know it sounds weird, but you know, I ain't got no friends. It's unfortunate. And I don't want you to feel bad for me. I really don't. And I'm not gonna say that I don't got no friends, but I will say that the people that I thought appreciated me don't appreciate me. Does that make sense? Um, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, sis. I'm just out here talking shit. I'm just out here doing what I do. You know. Um, you missed the topics, but hopefully you'll go back and see my video. Hit that like button. Oh, you did. Um, leave a comment, share it if you please. You know what I'm saying? But you're studying, good. You're doing something positive. So salute to you. You know, and yeah, stay on track. Stay on track. You know what I'm saying? And do what you gotta do for you. And that's what I'm at. That's why I'm at. That's why I'm gonna end this. You know what I'm saying? If you got something positive going for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, stay on that shit, man. Stay on that. Stay on that right path. You know what I'm saying? You know, forget what anybody tells you that's negative. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do this, you shouldn't do that. Especially if it's positive. Especially if it's fucking positive. You feel me? Especially if you're not out here harming nobody, robbing nobody, stealing nobody, killing nobody. You know what I'm saying? You want people to win. Stay on that track. Stay on that path. Stay on that train. Choo choo. Oh, you did. Um, stay on that shit, man. And people are gonna hate. Unfortunately, people are gonna fucking hate because they don't want you to win. They don't want you to do better than them. Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in today. Nobody wants you to do better than them. Even the people that are close to you. Pay attention. Again, I know you guys don't fucking like me, but that is a you problem. Oh, he did. That's a you problem. It's not a me problem. That is a you problem, nigga. You don't like me? Stay the fuck away from me. Look the other way. Don't look at me, because if you look at me, I'm going to look at you. The fuck? Why the fuck do I need to look down? Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, he did. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. But again, I'm gonna stay out the way. I'm gonna do my thing. Hopefully, you guys continue to do your thing, and we can just live in this world together. Because aren't you tired of people dying around you? I know I am. Aren't you? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Have a good night. Stay blessed. And until next time. Oíste, hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Oíste Radio. Alright? Um, and yeah, man, let's take this to the next level. Oíste. Let's go.